Hi, living in Boulder Field for August 6th, 2022. My father's birthday. I think it's also the day they dropped a nuclear bomb on Hiroshima. One of those dates. So it's like 5:45 in the morning. I didn't sleep at all last night, but at like 1 in the morning or whatever, I laid in bed. I didn't like do anything. I didn't like watch anything on my TV or my phone. I think I was just laying there. I'm kind of in limbo right now, so I don't have any motivation to. My motivation to do stuff is kind of low. And I could conceivably suffer from depression in making a transition into being an athlete from sitting on my ass for like so long because I'm so out of my element. But I have weed. Only problem is I ran out of weed. Last night, I bought like $30 worth of weed. Not so long before the end of the month. It was like straight up toward the end of the month. I can't remember the exact day. I need to start putting it in my schedule, what I do, but like on my little journal page. But it was like the 29th or something. So like only like a week. So I guess I'm smoking like $120 worth of weed a month. I hit the wall with the money. I exceeded my credit limit so much that in order to get back under the credit limit, I blew out my money, and now I only have like $120, and then another $180 until I hit my credit limit, and then my other one is like far exceeded. So I'm like, oh my god. So I canceled a bunch of orders. A bunch of orders were canceled for me because I didn't have the money, and then I had to cancel a bunch of others, and I was gonna get a fan tomorrow, and I canceled it. So we'll see if it cancels. That'd be $145 saved. Yeah, I got the point where I was like, okay, now we'll do the touch-ups, buy the toys to make it look pretty, and like little action figures to put up on the bird tree. I call it my tree. I explained that concept yesterday. I'll do it again. And the Matchbox cars, Hot Wheels cars on top of my hamster cages, like that kind of stuff. I'm like, I can't afford that. I bought a little doll for my bathroom to go under the LEDs, and for like $60, but then I realized you have to buy head. But yeah, so anyway, so yesterday what I did was I did some organization and stuff in the morning, and then I had this $55 worth of 1 meter long pieces of these things that cover my LEDs, and so I installed those in my bathroom, and then I also got the goo, the paint, or the glue to glue the wallpaper on for my grow room, and so I put the rest of that on, the two biggest pieces, and then some other little pieces. So those are the two kind of things that I accomplished yesterday. My mom came over for like an hour, and we hung out. She brought me some Burger King, and then we hung out. I was showing her my stuff. It takes forever to show and explain my stuff. But oh, hi, little guy. Oh, you're so sweet. My little boy wants to say hi. Yeah. Yeah, little man. Oh. You're so friendly. I just want to be your best buddy. Ferrets are so fucking cool. I love ferrets. Ferrets are just nothing but love. They just love you. Like when you hold them and pet them, you can tell they're just like, because they're really warm. Their bodies are 100 to 104 degrees. And so it feels extra good to a little ferret to hold them and warm them up, Hey there, little guy. Is it too cold out here? So, yeah, my Tegu's total nocturnal Tegu now, too. because he kind of follows me. So I just have to leave my tegu light on all the time because you don't know when he's, well, I know when he's coming out, but I want to try to train him to come out during the day. But so yesterday, another thing that I spent a lot of time doing yesterday was just sitting around smoking weed and watching my bird. Because what happened was, I have two Tweety birds, otherwise known as budgies, little parakeets, which is a type of parrot. And I had them for like a couple, 3 weeks or whatever, and then maybe for like a week ago, I opened their cage on the top. They have this big, it's a 36 tall cage, and opened the cage like this, and it was perched open with this stick, and they were just sticking in their cage for a week. They wouldn't leave. And then like yesterday or a couple of days ago, for the first time I saw them sitting on top of the cage. And so then last night, not this morning, but yesterday morning, at like 4 in the morning was when I finally went into my room. I was just kind of sitting around smoking weed. And like right when I turned, it took me forever to turn off all the lights. I have all these like LED lights, and right when I turned off the final light, it was still pitch black outside. Like 1/2 second after I turned off the light, they launched off of the top of their cage and they flew across the living room for the first time. And yeah, it was first the yellow one and then the blue one. And the blue one went all down my hallway to the door to go out and got stuck. My apartment has like maybe like 7 inches from the top around the entire periphery. It has 6-inch wide chicken wire covered with sheets, and then some fake leaves, so it looks like a tree. So I have like a tree in my house. That's the way I look at it. And it's about the size of a tree, you know, with all the different branches that the birds can perch on. So the birds live in a totally different ecosystem than the ferrets. They don't have to fight with each other. But since it was the first time, so anyways, they left. And then when I got up yesterday morning, I was super curious to see where my birds were, you know. And I looked in the cage, and the yellow one had gone back to the cage, but the blue one wasn't. So I looked around, and then I found him. It was perched up high somewhere. And then I looked at it, and then it flew down, and it was sitting on the floor, like just standing there. And I'm like, I have to train this bird not to do that, because the ferrets were out at that time. And so I kind of like got down his level, and I kind of put my hand next to him, and he went back up again. And this is the bird I had to stage, because the original bird I got was had a broken wing, couldn't fly. So he went between the fish tank here and the window for like an hour or two, until I saw the birds like talking to each other, and then I saw him pacing back and forth, even though after I put water and food there so he could hang on. I'm like, you know, this thing needs to get out. So I kind of encouraged him to leave, and then he flew around. Then he started flying across my house over and over again, like got the hang of it. And then the yellow one went out and went behind my TV, and then went to my tree, and then went back to the cage after maybe 5 minutes. But the blue one, I can see my hamster running across my tube. But then the blue one just stayed out all day. But my mom was visiting, and he was flying across the living room over and over, which was cool. She got to see that, and that was the first time. I didn't get any video of it. I forgot to get the video, but I got some photos. But so, and he was just hanging out, like on top of my bike wheels and on top of things around, and seemed to be perched in a place where he liked to see what was going on. And then I looked at night, and he finally went back into the cage. So I was like, cool, first day. So I reckon they'll be leaving the cage from now on all the time. He did try to escape. This door is perched open a little bit. Yeah, he just bounced right off of the, he went like full force, full speed right in to go outside, and bounced right off of my screen door. And yeah, I can tell they're beginner flyers. Like, these birds have never flown. Like, yesterday was the first time they'd ever flown, you know. Born in captivity and kept in a cage. Who's going to let them out? So, and I could tell, because like it was kind of like somebody flying around a remote control plane and not knowing like how to do it. Like it looked exactly like those butterflies or like moths that you see that get trapped in your house. They were just bouncing off the walls. Like, they didn't have any depth perception. It's just bouncing off the walls and then just kind of happenstance land. And then I could see how the blue one was getting a little bit better, but the yellow one was really bad. It's flying too. But then when the blue came back, I could tell they were excited. They were talking and pecking at each other, and they were probably like, "Ooh, that was an awesome day." So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting them out. So now my house is starting to come together. You know, it's like an ecosystem. My tegu cage has got grass all over that came out. That was my. Do you hear that? Those are my hamsters hanging out with each other. Reet, reet. My hamsters make a lot of noise. My birds sometimes make a ton of noise. My ferrets don't, and my tegu doesn't. But I'm gonna get a dark frog one of these days. But I'm so far into debt. I got sick with compulsive buying, and forgot about the money, and so yeah, hopefully I can get through the rest of this month just on overcharging, just exceeding my credit limit again, and only have a budget for weed until even after I start writing. But I'm gonna start exercising really soon. Like all I have to do is I want to get really high. I cannot do this sober, dude. It's fucking depressing, but it's fun as shit when you're high. Because I get to listen to music and stuff, you know, and just enjoy, you know. Yeah, I want to go get weed when the place is open. One of them, the earliest one opens at 8, dude. The one across the street opens at 9, and I want to like ride 2 miles away just so I can go to a place at 8. Because I still have, you know, like $120 in the bank, so I can get the cash and then spend the rest of the month on a credit card. But I want to get really high this morning. I was thinking about even getting bacon, eat something different, and organize my house. But I'm done like building things. I did injure my. I put 50 feet. No, I put 150 feet worth of LEDs in my bathroom. But yesterday, when I installed one of the final big pieces of the reflective wallpaper, I like pushed on it too hard or something, and the cable, the LED strip that goes over my door, it goes down this edge of the door and then down here, and I pushed on it or something and it cracked it and it broke the light. So I have to do a light repair today, and hopefully I can repair it. And then another light I don't think activates, and I have to move another LED cable to the light in the bathroom. But anyway, this is like minor stuff. Like I'm done. I'm like retiring. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out in every way. I feel my age I feel my age and being out of shape too much, and it's got under my skin. You know, like when I get up, I can barely walk. You know, and also emotionally, I can get depressed if I run out of money. So, and if I don't have money to get weed, so yeah, it's definitely time for me to keep stop buying things. Oh my God. But I can delve in to a little bit of tax, because I have been saving my tax for paying taxes next year. But I delved into $400 worth of it last month, and if I have to, I'll go into it this month. My mom manages my money, because it just makes the relationship between my brothers and I better. But so I kind of have to convince her. But if I have to, I have no choice. Yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'm just about to start training now. I'm gonna be like super chill with it though. Oh man, battery. My battery's always dead. I'm gonna be super chill with it though, and just spend my time all day just exercising, but not trying to be like goal oriented, but at the same time record everything that I do. So anyway, I think that's enough talking. Today I'm going to go, right now I'm going to go to the store because they'd be open at 6. So they'll open pretty soon. I wish I could scrape some resin out of my pipe, but I don't think I can. Maybe I'll buy an energy drink. You can get kind of high off of that. And some bacon with my credit card. And fry that up and like just sit around and eat bacon and drink energy drink. And maybe smoke a couple of hits of like the resin. And just wait 2 hours until 8 comes. Whenever I run out of weed, I deliberately run out of weed like at night, and then I don't buy more. Because I always have this like idea, oh, maybe I won't want to, and then I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I need to get high right now. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just, I'm not gonna, because I don't have the money, which is actually good because I don't have the desire anyway. But to buy any more animals and do any more perfecting of stuff, I'm just gonna throw these Tupperwares into their spot and sweep and vacuum and make sure that I know where all of my bicycles, my exercise stuff is, and that the computer works. Yeah, and then tomorrow, maybe I can start training tomorrow. The problem is I'm nocturnalized. Like I only sleep during the day, and even when I sleep during the day, I only catnap. I pretty much don't sleep. Like my only sleep, and this is like the last time I got any sleep at night could have been a decade ago. I literally don't sleep at night ever. I don't do it. So all the sleep I get is like passing out like for like an hour or two during the day for like a couple of times or like for a bit. So it's been cutting into my productivity because I don't have I'm not fired up and going all the time when I'm awake, which is fine because I need to be smoking weed and artistic minded, but I'm trying to switch gears. So, hi little guy. So, I'm going to, if I really do plan on starting training tomorrow, so my roommate, I'm going to have to, basically smoke weed all day long and lay in bed and like watch TV and YouTube and just kill time, brain candy stuff. I've been watching like World War II documentaries and like airplanes and stuff. I'm watching a documentary about the inventions that shook the world on Amazon right now. But just for like 5 minutes until I started this. But hey, you little guys. Oh yeah. My little guys, they're always visiting me. I love these little thingies. Oh, they're little balls of love. Little balls of love. I love ferrets, man. Little balls of love. So, yeah, like what a ferret needs, what a ferret is genetically designed to like covet is affection from a human, number one, and the ability to just adventure all over the place and explore, but they need affection. They need affection with humans. Yeah, yeah. They're like dogs. Ferrets are awesome. I want my tegu to be tame too. My tegu's like, and then he runs away from me, but he'll eventually come around. That's what the dude actually at the pet store yesterday said. So, anyway, so yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, if I really do, what I'm gonna do today, and I do want to, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna organize my house, just put stuff away sweet, make it look good, and then say, okay, I'm done. I probably won't even try to fix my LED strip in the bathroom. I'll just say that for later. And I'll be like, all right, so tomorrow I'm gonna train. I can't do it at night because my neighbors complain, so I can't go outside, and I don't have the physical stamina to be able to do it at night and then carry it on into the day, which means I'll just continue to be a night person. So I think what I'm gonna do today, and my mom says it's okay. I need my mom to tell me that it's okay. To just smoke weed and sleep all day long. My mom's awesome that way. Like, she totally encourages me to just chill and do nothing. She's like, just relax, don't do anything, man. Just chill. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be like, hey mom, tell me to chill. Chill, man. Like if I were to call her and be like, right now, and be like, hey, what should I do? Should I bust my ass all day long in my house or my website? Or should I just smoke weed and watch movies and chill? She'd be like, smoke weed, watch movies, just chill, just chill. So I think what I'm gonna do today is just like smoke weed and like just chill. Like after I organize and sweep and clean and make sure that I can get going tomorrow. Yeah, just sleep and chill. And that way, even though I'll sleep, I'll be awake all day today. Dude, I'm up for like fucking 4 days in a row, all the time. I'll probably, because I slept maybe an hour a couple days ago. Like I don't sleep, dude. So, I think I'm just gonna be, I will be up all day smoking weed, and then I'll be up all night smoking weed. And, but when the daytime comes in 24 hours from now, I will be rested. There won't be any REM going on, so I'll be fucking loopy and wacky and I will get tired quickly, but I'll have enough energy to get going, and I'll have the weed. Like if I had weed right now, well, actually I wouldn't. I was about to say if I had weed right now, I'd start training now, but it's not true because I still have to organize. My whole place is totally fucked. I got some cactuses yesterday, but I didn't have the time to put them in their cactus container yet because I ran out of weed or ran out of motivation. Plus it was like late, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just the tying up the loose ends, and then tomorrow will be the day where I start training. Go to the gym. I'll probably run, but like short runs, like just around the block, just until I injure my calf, and then come back. Yeah, and just kind of bounce around and do stuff and stretch. Yeah, and then that'll be the beginnings of it, and I'll probably be needing to smoke weed probably the whole month, but yeah, and then that'll take my mind off of being broke, and hopefully my credit cards won't realize that I'm broke until next month, when I can get them back under control again, and maybe even buy a thing or two, like the head to my doll, or my action figures, or my Hot Wheels cars, which are an essential part to the design of my house. Oh, I couldn't cancel the door mounted fountain. I have a waterfall on my door, my bedroom door, that's gonna come because I got it like more than 100% off. So I'll have to attach that tomorrow. But yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done, dude. I'm done. Huh. My mom came over yesterday for an hour, and I'm like, ooh, we gotta do remote control plane. I wanted to share my remote control helicopter, but I didn't charge it right. That thing is fucking awesome. So I want to go out to the remote control plane airport with my mom, with my plane and my helicopter, and fly around and with her and stuff today. So anyways, oh, and then like next Wednesday we're going to the Lions Folk Festival. She bought the ticket for me like 6 months ago with my money. Like twisted my arm into it, so I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll have to do that then. And I'll have to be high. So that's what I'm up to. Talk to you tomorrow.